Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is Rockgates episode number 6. I did my planning. I have moved this familiar site down a level to make room for my actual digging up here. It was a bit of a pain in the butt, but there you go. And I've gone ahead and come up with a little bit of a plan. I'm just going over in my head how this is going to work. Okay. Fisherman, the place where we turn fish into cookable fish. You know what I mean. A butcher, another butcher. A tanner, another tanner. 2 kitchens, 2 stills, temporary storage for finished drink, and food, I suppose. I should somehow make this work for food also. Did it make more sense if I was going to do that than to do... Thing is, it's going to be just temporary storage. Maybe I could do the food... Here, temporary food storage will go right here. Oh, I didn't want that. This will be temporary food storage. So there you go. Temporary drink storage, temporary food storage, 2 stills, I think I mentioned that. These are going to be brewable plants, and apparently this has grown since I built it last. I don't know. There we go. Brewable plant storage. These are my farms. This is going to be indoor seed storage, and actually that we should make an entrance there. Yeah, seed storage for our underground farms. Seed storage for our above ground farms. Small little area for cookable plants, because I don't plan on growing any, so just in case we end up with some, they can go there. And then, yeah, meat storage. So basically everything that the kitchens are going to need are going to be right here. In this case, why are the kitchens so far away from it? Could I fit? I could not fit a tanner in here. Could fit a tanner there. But I mean shrinking this by 1. I also mean only having 1 tanner, which I'm not a fan of. I feel like I'll be doing more cooking than I will be doing tanning. But this would not be inside. No, so this has to be a tanner. Okay, that's why. Yeah, you'll see kind of this is going to be channeled out because it fits within this building. The walls and doors will be over top of the floor, but that's okay. So it's going to be channeled out. That way we put floor over here and who cares? It's inside a building. The whole building's going to put floors in the whole building. Make it look nice. Same here. This is going to be channeled out. So it's all within that building as well. So there is going to be a little bit of walking. It could be more efficient, but we're limited with what we can do by the water that's in the way. I'd actually made this super efficient layout, but I had done it on this level. And I was like, oh, this is going to be friggin' amazing. And then once I started moving stuff up to this level, I was like, wait a minute, this does not work due to water. Dang it. I thought of going 2 levels down, which to be fair, would only increase the walking distance by 1 and probably would be more efficient than what I have done. But no, dang it, we're only going 1 level down. So here we go. I think I've explained where everything is going now. In case you're wondering about how I chose what is blue and what is brown, I was originally going to do all the brown stuff and connect it and do the road down and everything else. But then I thought I'd really like them to do this first so that we can start putting a floor over top of it, which is why, as you can see, this has been not allowed. So they can't actually get to this stuff till after they've done that, and then I redesignate. I could have just used priorities, but I figured this would be better. My music is very loud for me. Hang on while I turn it down, please. It should be fine for you. I don't think it's too loud, but let me know if it is. But it's definitely too loud for me. Okay, so that takes care of that. What else did I do? Anything? I don't think so. I think other than that, I've been pretty boring. No other changes? No other changes. I was thinking about kind of my priorities down here as well. And I don't have any right now, okay? So just, you know, it'll be fine. We're going to start with the farms. They're a bigger party anyway. Not so much because the farms are here, but because I need to get all the... I want to get my kitchens and my stuff moved in. And Why the kitchen's before the carpenter? Because I did. I don't know. Don't ask me to make sense of my incoherent thoughts. They don't always make sense. They very rarely make sense. So let's go ahead. We'll just continue with what we were doing. That is sparring, right? Please tell me that is sparring. That is indeed sparring. So that's good. At least no one is dying if it's just sparring. Here we go. They're channeling out. Right in the middle of the pasture. Well, that's not going to work out very well. I hope nobody falls in. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other one. Good. Now, let's put in the floor. Here we go. Out of willow. Sounds fantastic. Willow floor here too? Yeah, why not? Hopefully no animals go in there while we're building, because that would be pretty terrible. Yeah, let's go ahead now. Oops, that Alt Tab did not do what I wanted it to. Oh right, I saved the game and exited. I want my miners to be hauling again, because hauling includes that carpentering or building-ing. And that will get these floors done. Vite vite like a chat. Which is the whole point. And then once the floor is in, we can channel out everything else. Or not channel out everything else, but dig out everything else. Oh, people, don't go in there. You will get trapped forever. I will not be coming to save you. I promise you that. Animals, don't go in there either. You will also get trapped and die. There's a little bit of floor to go. One more piece. Anybody stuck inside? So no one got stuck in that one. Good. Let's see if we can manage to do the same thing over here. Build it with no one getting stuck. They wouldn't be stuck for long. Our miners would get to them pretty quickly, but still, I'd prefer nobody was stuck at all. One more piece to go. It's in, and no one is stuck. Outstanding. Okay, so that being done, our miners can go ahead and continue. And they would be starting with down here. So I think they will. I don't think there's any way for them to get to here. At least there shouldn't be. I hope not. Miners are still on hauling duty, aren't they? I have 3, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So this is the first big priority. Is getting the miners, or getting the cooks and whatnot in, and then the second priority will be to get the carpenter and whatnot in, which will involve a whole lot of mining as well. So it's good thing we've got a bunch of miners. And look at that, they made it up already. Outstanding. Good work team. Good work. Getting the food storage moved in is also going to be important. And there's going to be a lot of hauling involved to that as well, so we'll have to keep that in mind. And actually, let's go. We can go ahead and... No, I don't want it marked. I want it done. I want them to remove these as well. As soon as they get a chance, I'm not really worried about the order they choose to do it in. Though it looks like everything is done up to this floor, so it will be a relatively high priority for them anyway. And because it's just digging and not actually like pickaxing through stone, it's just digging through dirt. This should all happen fairly quickly. Yeah, one room is practically done already. Okay. Now, before I forget, let's open this up and go build workshop. Fish? No. Fish? No. Fish? What's fish? Fishery. That's right. No, that's ashery. Fishery's an H, because that is the only thing that makes sense. It's probably more that's the only thing that's left, to be honest. And then it was butcher. And then butcher. And then kitchen. And then kitchen. There we go. Okay, that's done. I don't think I have anywhere for depleted food or drink to go, so let's go ahead and get this stuff out next. Let's also, before I forget, go ahead and set up a tanner's workshop and a tanner's workshop. Okay, and let's go ahead and put our meals storage in here, cooked meals. Food, I would like to block all, and prepared food can go in there. Good. So there should now be a lot of prepared food hauling to be done. Maybe it hasn't been queued up yet, but there will be eventually. I'm quite certain of it. That's going to be drinks, and my 2 stills we can put in. Still. And still. Oh, I don't want it made out of microcline. No. Undo. I want it out of wood. A willow would be fine. And this was going to be for drinks. Block all. We were permit drinks. Good. Then probably the plants will be my next priority. Of course, I have 2 sections for plants. So let's go ahead and dig them out. Now, I'm not going to set up the stockpiles in them yet, because that's going to take a lot of effort, right? I got to look up which plants are brewable, only put those in one, and forbid them from the other. So it's going to take a while. I'll do that off camera. But we might as well get the areas dug out for now. Okay, how... We've not been... Oh, because this is all food, isn't it? So let's turn prepared food off here, and let's turn drinks off here as well. And now that will generate a bunch of hauling jobs once the game gets around to it. Or maybe not. Maybe we had no food. Oh, we are almost out of drinks, my friends. Still, not extract. I want you to brew from plant, brew from fruit. I want you to do both in equal measure. Easy meal, that'll be suspended. Because priorities. We have 9 drinks. Who is the fellow going... Our cook is also a brewer, right? Yes. He's named Cook. He is not a hauler. He literally only does 2 things. So are you on a break, or what are you doing there, buddy? I don't know why I keep hitting the wrong button. Cook. He is brewing drink from fruit. So he is in the brewing process. There you go. He's gone. He's bringing stuff. He's got a barrel. We are making booze. Disaster averted, my friends. Oh, and those have been dug out. Well, in that case, I suppose we might as well do the farms. The rest of that hallway, we can do this storage area, we can do this storage area. Basically, I'm going to do everything except for the actual stairs. Is what's going to happen there. So that this level will then just be done. And because it's sand, our guys are leveling up quick, gaining some valuable skills. That is still just sparring, so it's okay. Doing some extensive digging. Good, good. Now, this is a stockpile I can set up easily. Because seeds, there's only a few things that are grown inside, right? So, okay, I thought this would be easy. Wow. Are they grouped together at the end, maybe? No, they must not be, because there's plump helmets, pigtails, cave wheat, sweet pods, and rock nuts. So there you go. They are all grouped together. So those ones will go here. And those will not go here. call. I'm going to permit seeds. And this time I'm going to do the exact opposite, and I'm just going to turn those ones off. There we go. Funnels, pigtails, cave wheat, sweet pods, and rock nuts. So there we go. There are seeds all configured. I'm gonna want to put some doors in there as well. There's the farms going in. I actually wouldn't mind seeing before these go in. I wouldn't mind putting the floor in first, and for that I'm going to appreciate the miner's assistance. Sometimes I don't bother with the floor, but we're actually seem to be doing quite well here in terms of time. So let's go ahead and stick our floor in of willow logs. That sounds acceptable. And more willow logs. Good. Hopefully everybody, there's going to be a lot of hauling to be done in addition to that floor, so, you know, whatever they want to do, whether they want to prioritize the hauling or something else. I am going to also be turning seeds off on the stockpile, but I want these floors to go in before we do that. So let's just... cancels get provisions items inaccessible. Well, stop trying to take booze as people are moving it. Floor is not going to be a problem. That's because there's wood sitting on it that is tasked for a different part of the floor or a different floor. There we go. Now we can unsuspend this little corner.
Spring.
Oh, and it's now springtime. There you go. So spring of year, the second year of our fort, right? If I'm not mistaken, year 2. I don't think it tells you that anymore. It used to tell you what year your fort was in, but it may have higher priorities now. There's the 2 tanners workshops done. Let's put in a fishery. Really strikes... I would think we would have 663 prepared food to get moved. Did I not turn prepared food off of this thing? I did. I don't know why the prepared food isn't being moved. Did I not turn on prepared food over here correctly? I did. Well, then I don't know. I'm just going to say the game's being silly and leave it at that. We can put a butcher back. Out of oak. Sounds good. Nice strong butcher shop made out of oak. Heart of oak. It's more floor. Last butcher shop. Yeah, so the nice thing about doing it this way, right, is now we won't get miasma, and also we're not going to have trees growing up because we put in floors. So it's all going to work out nicely. It's taking shape. Kitchen. Our stills are set up as well, so let's go ahead and get one going. Full time already. Then we kind of come up here and turn this still off completely. Let's also remove that farmer's workshop. We're not going to be using it much longer. Two butchers are done. 2 tanners are done. The fishery workshop, I believe, is up and running, right? That's not just a... Yep, that is up and running. That's not just a prototype. Good. Good, good. The last bit of floor. throw our kitchen down. Done. Let's go ahead and build our farms. We're not ready to actually start building on them, but we might as well get the plots in. Okay. And there you go, folks. This floor, this level is done. I mean, we need to put these in, and I need to do the figuring out. Well, I guess this is just going to be food in general, right? This is going to be all of the food, except for in here. Oh, and this is going to be not prepared food. It will be meat. It will be fish. Unprepared, sure. Why not? Eggs. Let's not accept eggs for now. No plants. No drinks. But cheese, yes. Seeds, no. Fruit and leaves, milled. Yeah. Fat, yeah. Paste, sure. Not lie. And none of this oh, I do want milk though. Alright, fine. Fine. So that's all gonna go there, which means that this essentially can be turned off. That is gonna be a lot of hauling. But we're prepared for that, right? Our miners are still haulers? They are. So you are prepared for that. Our miners are still... Do I want our miners to be haulers? I feel like for now we don't, actually. Priority is going to be getting everything else set up as well. Let's go all the way down, if only to see if we break into caves. I'm hoping not. We're really not prepared for caves with our two semi-warriors. But let's get them mining anyway. Because like I said, the priority now is to get everything inside. Once we get everything inside, we can start focusing on other things. But for now, we got to get everything inside. How many drinks do we have? 146, huh? I'm going to put our cook. We're gonna suspend the brewing duty. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say we can suspend the brewing duties and make him a hauler, but it won't take him long to run out of barrels, I'm sure. And what we can do in the meantime, while I let the guy run in the background, which is super dangerous, is let's get him also hauling. What are we found? You have struck native gold. I don't see the native gold. Oh, there's native gold. And green jade. Magnetite. Okay, we found iron. And and we found something that is not... We found gabbro. Gabbro is useless, isn't it? Isn't that one of our useless things? It's not flux, it's not... It's just useless. It is. So there we go. We have found... Uh-oh. The elves are here. And we literally have nothing to sell but wooden goods. In wooden bins. Well, there's no point putting it off. I might as well let them show up and yell at us and call us evil for destroying the planet. To be fair, I don't disagree that mankind is destroying the planet, but we are not mankind, we are dwarves. Well, let's take a look here. What goods? Sort by value. There's no point bringing that finished goods bin over. I feel like that's all we're going to be able to sell, so it's not a lot. It may not be worth our time at all, in fact. Now we're gonna need cats in here. I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cats. Can one pen pasture cover all of the farms? It can. So I'm gonna need 6 cats for here. Oh, I never did factor in food and drink storage here. Oh, I did, back there. So I need 8 cats. So let's call that 8 males, or 8 males and 1 female cat is what I'd like to keep. I need 8 cats, I keep 8 males, and then I keep a female as a spare. So we'll be able to set up Auto Butcher to deal with that. In the meantime, how is this coming along? So we didn't get into a cave, which is good news. And of course our miners are not as strong as they once were, so this is a little bit slower. And it looks like everything has been delivered here, so let's request our trader, who is coming. He's en route. He has arrived. Oh. Do they not like that? Did I make this barrel? They may not like the fact that that's in a barrel. On the plus side, they brought absolutely nothing of use to me either, so... I mean, I'd like these cherries, but it's not gonna be the end of the world if they won't trade them. So... how about... how about that, my friend? Good. Is there anything else at all that I would be interested in taking? Do you have animals? Squirrel, chipmunk, I'm not interested in. And then weapons, so no. I will take... what good is one... oh, here's the other shoe. I was gonna say, what good is one shoe? There's a pair of socks, there's another shoe, there's a pair of socks. I don't like it when it doesn't group them up like that. Turbans, okay. I don't want armor, but I am interested in straight up clothes. Arrows, no. Skirt, loincloth, skirt, skirt, skirt. Alright, so what is that, 1800? You take some more stuff. Why don't I take splints and crutches? 1, 2, 3, 4 splints, 4 crutches. Will you take that, or are you angry? Nope. Something we tried to trade them was made out of, contained some wood. So that's it for the trading of the dwarves. Well, we might as well go ahead and unread the trader at the broke. Yeah, that. And they're off. In a huff. F you too. Oh, elves. You amuse me. Yeah, so it seems to be okay, and we've also hit that Gabbro, which is nice. So it looks like we're finally going to have a non-economic stone that we can use for building things. That is good news. Hey, did this ever get done? I never thought to check back. It totally did, didn't it? Hey, let's pull the lever, please. If one person wants to come pull it for me. There we go. No, you're not coming to pull it? Someone gonna pull the lever? Someone come pull my finger. Why do we have dogs and chickens in here? And peahens? You're gonna pull the lever. No. Someone pull the lever! Thank you. Jeez. Look at that, it worked. Outstanding. We'll pull it again then. And this needs to be set for training of our peoples. Train. This one can be removed now. Are they going to keep training there until such time as it's... If I do that, will it work better? They're going to keep training till they're done. Even though they no longer have... There we go. And are you coming to the danger room to train? You are. Excellent. Excellent indeed. So then I want to add a pull job on repeat. It's going to be sporadic initially, because we don't have someone we can dedicate to it. But that is just fine with me. We should have enough haulers not doing anything that it will be just fine. Now there is a lever pulling job, is there not? There is. And I feel like that's the kind of thing... When we add hauling jobs to the miners, we have to make sure not to turn that on, or they'll be wasting time pulling levers instead of doing the job we want them to do. But I'm going to end this episode here and come up with priorities on these. I'm pointing, that doesn't help you, on these areas to figure out which ones are going to be more important to dig out before the others in terms of getting our industry moved inside. So we're going to want to get carpentry moved in. Carpentry, yep. Crafts, yep. The butcher shop and the tanner shop can be removed now. The kitchen can be removed now. So yeah, we just need to move in our crafts dwarfs and our carpenter. But I'll figure out where I want to put them, where they're going to be situated in the whole mess. And we'll do that in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. For now though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.